family value that I grew up with. My mother was very focused on giving back, and that's always been a core value, and it's been a value that we've kind of instilled in the companies that we run as well. So we wanted to create an environment for giving, and we thought it was good both personally, but also as something to do from a business perspective, because I think it engenders the kind of people we want to deal with, which are people who are generous. From a family perspective, I think giving is a great lesson to teach your kids. It's funny, in certain cases when there's been publicity about our giving, our kids have said, well, why do you fight about giving us $1 or $2 for allowance when we're giving away hundreds of thousands or sometimes millions of dollars? And I think the idea is when you're giving to others, that's a very different thing than when the value that you have to have in working and earning what you get. So from a family value perspective, all our kids, and we're fortunate to have 3 children, have grown up with a very strong orientation toward giving back. And that's just a core value of ours. We're happy that there's a tax advantage, but frankly, that allows us to give more. And from a family perspective, you know, I've always thought it's best to have our kids understand that they have to make their own way. So, you know, our family plan is to give away the wealth that we've been able to create, not to give it to our children. So this isn't the first time they'll be hearing that when they watch this video. That's a good thing. But they know they have to make their own way. And from a healthcare perspective, if they have healthcare problems, there'll be something there for them. But other than that, you know, I wasn't given anything, and it's best when you earn it yourself, and I think that's the best lesson. So to the extent that we've been able to create wealth, you know, our family plan is to give that wealth away, and the kids will make their own way in the world. Well, in terms of involving our family, that's been kind of easy. One, the different charitable events, whether they be walks, the family walks together, whether they be larger charitable events, we always have involved our children. And of course, with my youngest son having type 1 diabetes, he was involved not by choice, but by genetics, because when he was diagnosed, that became a cue to get even more involved and involve his friends. And so we never looked at this as a disabling factor. We looked at it as an opportunity to become a part of the solution. So the family's always been involved. We've actively asked the kids to become involved and choose charities that are meaningful to them. You know, even our home life involves giving back in a big way. So that's just part of what we do. And it's not considered a separate event. It's just a natural thing of what they've grown up with.